Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, guys, is going to be the latest episode of the Unwatched Shelf series. We've got 13 votes here, so a lot of votes for this episode. Wow, guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Before we get on to this episode though, guys, just to get this right out of the way, I don't want to bore you with all of this, but malarkey, but I'm still on that road to recovery from this sore throat. It has just been such a carry-on, guys. I fucking hate my sore throat at the minute, and do know that I really don't like this. That I've been coming down with it since Thursday, but yeah, it's just yeah, it's a kick in the bollocks, to be honest, but just gotta battle through it, guys, plow through it, march on the whole shebang. And I still wanted to continue doing videos regardless of this, because I just didn't want to fall behind. Despite having a sore throat, I just wanted to still crack on and continue doing the videos, which is something I love doing. But having a sore throat, unfortunately, I'm just having on that road to recovery there. But yeah, guys, nonetheless, thanks so much for all your continued support. Thank you, by the way, guys, for your kind words as well. I've had a couple of people messaging me and commenting, saying I hope you get your voice feels better soon. So thank you, guys. I really do appreciate that. So we're going to get right into this now. Talladega Nights, voted by Ian Thompson. Thank you very much, Ian. Really do appreciate that, mate. Then, I have started to include DVDs into the mix now for future episodes of the Unwatched Shelf series. And yeah, we've actually got a few DVDs here, actually. This first one is A Bronx Tale. I am going to probably, yeah, going to swap this for a Blu-ray, I think. We'll go for, yeah, I'll just go for Wreck-It Ralph. Use a Blu-ray case for that one for now, just to make it a bit even there. But yeah, A Bronx Tale. This was voted by Chris at Geordie Film Geek, Angelo and the Pan Films, Ian Thompson. Pardon me, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Hills voted for this one, and Mark at Bushman Blue. So thank you very much, guys. Obviously, it wasn't Wreck-It Ralph that you voted for, but I've just put the disc in there. Cheers, guys. Really do appreciate that, chaps. And then we've got Lords of Dogtown. This was voted by Cy Robson. Yeah, I've heard good things. This has got Heath Ledger in it, and I literally just rewatched Brokeback Mountain last night. Oh, fabulous film, fantastic. And I think this came out actually, yeah, the same year as Brokeback Mountain, that one, so as Lords of Dogtown. And this was very kindly sent by Roy at Blu-ray Movies, but Roy very kindly voted for this one as well. Judy and Punch, thank you, Roy. We've got Kaz. This was voted by, Chris Geordie Film Geek as well. Everybody Wants Some. This was voted by Ian Thompson as well. Thank you very much, Ian. I'll just take that slipcase out there as well. Oh, God, I do apologise for my voice, guys. Really. Yeah, fuck knows, right. And Master and Commander, yeah, this was voted by Jock. Thank you very much, Jock. Really do appreciate that. Hard Truths, this was voted by Ian as well. Thank you very much, Ian. I'll just take the shrink wrap off that one. I'll tell you what though, guys, it's probably a fucking relief to a lot of people though that I can't sing for shit at the minute. Bet a lot of people are cheering about that. And I do need singing lessons, mind you. That is the hard truth indeed. Then we've got the It's remake. This was voted by Ash, Popcorn and Horror. Love Ash, what a fantastic guy he is. Hills voted for this one, Ethan, Ash and Hills. So I'll take the slipcover of that one as well. Then we've got The Man from Laramie. This was voted by Kylo. Thank you very much, Kylo. Really do appreciate that. Market Bushman Blue and Kylo voted for that one. Thank you very much, chaps. Really do appreciate that. And yeah, staying with DVD as well. This was very kindly voted by my awesome buddy Cy Robson 8mm. Yeah, this is kind of what inspired me to start featuring DVD and still watch Shelf series with me and Cy. We had a good conversation about DVD and 8mm, and Cy said, Sam, if you chose that as a part of the mix for a future episode, I would vote for that one. So yeah, that kind of sparked up a bit of a light bulb moment there, really. So that is 8mm. Thank you very much, Cy. I've heard that film is fucking awesome as well. Find another Blu-ray case for that one. Let's have a look, see. Go with a Hangover, actually. Yeah, in the Hangover Blu-ray case there. Little Big Man, kindly voted by Stuart George. Thank you, Stuart. Again, I'll find another Blu-ray case for that one as well, just to make it a bit more even when mixing, shuffling around. Blu-ray case, I'll put in Despicable Me. Case for that one. Yeah, and the last one for this is The French Connection. Now, this was a very popular one. This was voted by Kylo, Jock. There was Ian that voted for this one. It's still quite a popular one, that one, to be fair. So, there's that one. And I think I mentioned as well, Ethan very kindly voted for it as well. Yeah. So I think that's everyone. So again, I'll find another Blu-ray case. I'll go into the Lego Movie there. I'll just put that disc out for a minute. French Connection in the Lego Movie. Yeah, wonder what it'd be like to watch the Lego Movie Part 2 in French. That'd be cool. Anyways, guys, those are all the votes now in this banging TK Maxx bag. Thank you so much, guys, for your wonderful, kind votes there. We are going to find out what title I'm going to be checking out here today on the channel. So you know what to do, guys. Go over to your kitchen and grab yourself a cuppa, a hot chocolate, or a beverage of your choice, and we're going to find out what title I'll be checking out here today on the channel. Bring on the show, roll the credits, let's go.
Blu-ray stacking up, yeah, the collection grows. Singing like nobody's watching, let the good times flow. Movies on repeat, yeah, he living that life. Great guy, big heart, yeah, he doing it right. Screen like glowing while the speakers bang. Sammy G vibing to the scenes and the frames. Love for the art, yeah, the passion stay true. From the first press play to the end credits roll.
So just shuffle these around, guys. Got a lot of tidying to do after this, to be fair, like, lol. So. Try not to peep. And yeah, so really looking forward to seeing what I'm picking up here today on the channel. Loving this series, guys. Didn't want to delay this episode for you guys because I know how much you love this this series, and it's been absolutely appreciated for the continuous support on that. And the title is going to be Everybody Wants Some. Okay, this was voted by Ian Thompson. Thank you very much, Ian. And yeah, really looking forward to checking this film out. You did vote for what title was it, Ian, that I picked out of the hat? It was a couple of months ago. It was The Last Showgirl, which I thought was excellent, really solid film, that. And I've heard this is a really good film from Richard Linklater. Boyhood is one of my favourite films ever. Love and adore the Before trilogy. Dazed and Confused is fantastic as well. School of Rock is a childhood staple of mine. So really looking forward to this, Ian, that you've kindly voted for this. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to sign off here and I'm going to check this out here today on the channel. I'll come back and give you my thoughts and brief review of this film. So see you shortly. So guys, I have just got back from watching Everybody Wants Some. So yeah, this is directed by Richard Linklater, and it is starring, I'm going to have a look at the names here, Stuart, can I borrow your magnifying glass? Might need it here, pal. Starring Will Britton, Ryan Guzman, Zoe Deutsch, I think it is, Blake Jenner, Jay Quinton Johnson, Glenn Powell, Wyatt Russell, Temple Baker, Forrest Vickery. Yeah, and you've just got a lot of other actors in there. Everybody Wants Some. You can see sort of this lifestyle and the culture in this film. It's kind of emerging from the late 70s into the early 80s within this film. And it's like the fashion and stuff. And it's about a group of friends that are celebrating that, like, kind of just the summer, and they've just enrolled at this university. I think is it Texas University? I can't remember now. They've just all sharing a house together, enjoying kind of the wild rides, the life at the party, and just hanging out with one another, going to gigs or going by. It could be a lake or something. So just letting the good times roll. These group of boys here that are just eyeing up the ladies as they do. They're just enjoying each other's company, really. And also the lads that are housemates in this film have enrolled with being part of a baseball team as well, part of university. So what is my thoughts on Everybody Wants Some? So, Ian, I absolutely love Almost Famous. Those films that have that 70s into the 80s aesthetic, you know, films like Almost Famous, Licorice Pizza, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Boogie Nights as well. How could I forget that? So, Ian, what did I think to this film? Well, Ian, fair play. What a vote and recommendation this was. God, I loved this film, guys. I absolutely loved this film. And one of the best films part of this Unwatched Shelf series. Oh yes, I'm going with that as well. And don't get us wrong, most of the films I've watched part of this Unwatched Shelf series I've been super impressed by. I think this is up there now with Leviathan and Ace in the Hole. I think this might be up there with them films now. Although Leviathan, whilst I think it's a fantastic film, and I really, really do like that film, don't get us wrong, I think this film is going to have the most rewatchability for me. Just such a feel-good time of a film with that summery setting. Whenever I go back to this film now, it's going to be during the summer. What I really enjoyed about this film was the summery setting, the early 80s aesthetic, although you could say it was still had that 70s presence about it that was slowly emerging into the 80s. It was just really good, even though it was set in 1980. It felt more like a 70s film. It was just, you know, slowly emerging into the 80s, but that's no bad thing. Really good fun. Loved the set of characters. This guy who is eyeing up this lady, and she's a foxy lady in this, guys. I think it's this girl here. She is woof. She is a foxy lady in this, and very nice sets of legs there as well. She's an absolutely beautiful lady in there, and there's some beautiful ladies in this film. Loved their chemistry between this guy here and her. Comedic scenes in there. One guy who is a little bit of an arsehole. He's just by the bar and he just loses his shit. He's so temperamental, so arrogant. He gets kicked out of the bar and then he decides to fucking leg it. He's just basically kicking off during like this baseball match. He's just a bit fucking childish, to be honest. Yeah, there's just be scenes where they'll just be in this guy's bedroom, the roommates, and they would just be listening to Led Zeppelin or Neil Young, and they would just be doing drugs, enjoying their company. White Russell was such a cool character in there. Really kind of enjoyed listening to him about his love for the Twilight Zone, which I've shockingly never seen. But really enjoyed that conversation going on in there in this film. It was just such a great hangout film. I loved hanging out with these characters on screen. It was such a good time. One comical scene where I think again there'd just be a couple of characters, they would just be playing Twister, or they'd be wrestling in the mud, or they would go to a costume party and they would just be dressing up in these costumes. There'd be like this zany lighting going on, this yellow colour grading, some interesting layers going on in this big house. Yeah, did enjoy the baseball match side of it, but I think that was probably my least favourite part of the film. I think I preferred it when we were just hanging out with these characters and even this big house, or again, they just go through to this drive-through. They go to see this punk band or this movie theatre. And definitely, it says the spiritual sequel to Dazed and Confused. And I don't know if it's just quite as good as Dazed and Confused, but it's not far off it. I had such a great time with this film. I just love films like this with the 70s and 80s aesthetic. Another couple of comedic scenes where I think they would just be sledging down this hill, or this guy would just be swinging around this tree and they would just be all jumping into this lake as well. Loved the music and references in this film as well. And I think that also, yeah, they'd be in this bar and they would just be like doing this rodeo dance or stance, I think, and all dancing together. Oh, this was so much fun, guys. But also, how can I forget to top it all off, the wonderful soundtrack in this film. This is what I love about the likes of Boogie Nights, Almost Famous, Dazed and Confused, Sing Street, the list goes on. Fast Times at Ridgemount High, Adventureland. This is what I love about films like this, 70s and 80s, but many, many other films in general, is because of the soundtrack. You just, yeah, to give you an idea, you'd have a scene where they'd be in the room and this would be playing Alternative Ulster by Stiff Little Fingers. You'd have another scene where this would be playing Cars by Gary Newman. And then I love the scenes with that main girl and the main guy in it who is a freshman and he's just enrolled at this university, and some intimate conversations with this lady in there. She, fair play to this lass in this film, she had exquisite music taste, because this would be on her bedroom wall, a poster of this. And because the night does feature in that as well. Got it on the original Fame label there. So that's a great album, by the way, guys. Easter, Patti Smith. You'd also have, I think you did had Heart of Glass by Blondie playing the background, but you'd have this on her bedroom wall as well. Great, great album. Oh, God. Terrific. So that is to give you an idea of what's in store for this film. If like me, if you love these sort of movies, definitely go and check it out. Yeah, and also, like I say, Neil Young, Led Zeppelin, there've been mentions of Talking Heads. Been to see David Byrne live recently, and he was just fucking phenomenal. One of the best ever gigs I've been to. But anyways, I digress. So, I think so far, part of the Unwatched Shelf series, I think the best one's still been Ace in the Hole. This might be now second place so far, and then Leviathan, something else as well that I think is right up there, but can't think of the top of my head right now. Again, there's been so many very, very solid films that I've watched, part of this Unwatched Shelf series, and you guys have played a great part into this. So everybody wants some satisfying ending as well. Great set of characters that you just love to hang around with. I watched a film recently called Benny and Jolene, where it's set around the music industry, and a lot of the characters were just annoying as fuck in that film. This film puts that film to shame, because this is how you do a character-driven film. This is how you do a soundtrack with feel-good music and great set of songs. I know this film isn't set around music, but just in terms of the use of music in a film and what I've watched recently, Benny and Jolene, that film can get in the bin. This film puts that film to shame, because this was great, fantastic, and this is how you just do great character work, and it would just make for a great marathon with the likes of Almost Famous, Dazed and Confused, and Fast Times at Ridgemount High, Adventureland, Licorice Pizza, Boogie Nights. This is no exception. This was fantastic. I'm going to give this one, are you ready for this, Ian? I'm going to go 8.5 out of 10. I bloody enjoyed this, guys. I just love these sort of movies. And when I saw the guy in the opening scene, he's got a record collection in the back of his car. He's on his way to this big house. And I thought, yeah, that film is definitely for me, absolutely will definitely be staying in the collection. I believe Ash at Popcorn and Horror, he talked quite highly of this film as well. Just really good. Ollie, if you're watching this, buddy, and if you've not seen this film, get onto this, pal. I think you would love this film as well. And anyone that loves those kind of films that I've just mentioned there, it's just fucking good. Thank you, Ian, for the wonderful recommendation there, because I absolutely loved that. And I think I'll probably will be revisiting that one in the summer there, for sure. Right, guys, on to the stack of titles for you guys to get one or two votes in for episode 23 of the Unwatched Shelf series. And I'm going to give the deadline. So I'm quite busy for this remainder of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm quite busy next week. I'm either at work or I'm off to the cinema. So I'm going to be quite generous. I'm going to give the deadline Friday, the 27th of March. Because, yeah, tomorrow I'm working. Friday I'm working. This weekend I'm in Leeds. Monday I'm at the cinema. Tuesday I'm working. Wednesday next week I'm in Newcastle. Thursday next week I'm working. So we'll go with a Friday. Friday the 27th of March. And I'll just get the titles here. So one or two of these titles to get you one or two votes in for episode 23 of the Unwatched Shelf series. And any previous unwatched titles in any previous episodes, you're more than welcome to vote for or re-vote for there. So the first one is Abigail, House of Sand and Fog, The Devil's Backbone, Sleepy Hollow, An Affair to Remember, The Big Chill, Glengarry Glen Ross, Swiss Army Man, Hang 'em High, one I did pick up in Glasgow recently, Rocket Man, Horns, The Light Between Oceans, Scanner Darkly, Barney's Version, The Score, The Girlfriend Experience, I've definitely been there, Maid of Honour, Cargo, The Trial of Joan of Arc, The Wrestler, Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3, Brother, Terror Train, and actually I will go for one more. And In the Mouth of Madness. Those are all the titles there for you guys to get one or two votes in for episode 23 of the Unwatched Shelf series. And any titles you want to vote for or re-vote for from any previous episodes, guys, you're more than welcome to vote for or re-vote for there. Just a bit of a closer look there, guys. So yeah, those are all the titles there. Episode 23, the Unwatched Shelf series, hopefully coming next Friday. Do want to finally crack on and do my screen ranking video. My Glasgow haul video, very much in the pipeline. So off to the cinema tomorrow to the Market Pavilion to go and see the Peaky Blinders movie after work. Off to Leeds this weekend to go and see Stella Donnelly, a female artist. I'm going to see her in live in Leeds this weekend. Line up of films at the cinema next week. I'm going to see Solaris at Tyneside Cinema on Monday. Bring It On. Second time around seeing that at the cinema. One of the best films ever, that in my opinion. The new Glenn Powell film on Tuesday next week at the Market Pavilion. I'm hoping to go and see Project Hail Mary next Wednesday at the Market Pavilion in Blythe. Then Fantastic Planet at Tyneside Cinema next Wednesday. And I'm hoping to go and see the film Heal with Stephen Graham a week tomorrow. So those are some of my upcoming cinema trips right there. And yeah, guys, thanks for all of your continuous support on the channel. To my new subscribers, I hope you like what I'm doing here. And yeah, thanks so much to each and every one of you for your continuous support. I really, really do appreciate it, guys. Love you all loads. And I'll be back for more content soon now. So thanks for watching. Cheers for stopping by. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Take care, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Lights low, screen glow. Sammy G in the zone, let him know. Sammy G strolling in the shot like what's new. Steel cases shining, yeah, you know what to do. Another flick in his hand, yeah, it's coming back home. Shelf getting heavy, but the passion's full grown from classics to the wild new scenes. Director's cut life, yeah, he living them dreams. No dust on the vision, just loving the frame. Every movie got a memory, every memory got a name. He don't chase clout, he chased that art. Cinema running deep, straight part of the heart. Press play, let the world fade out. Singing every word like nobody's watching now.